Hello, our dear viewers and listeners. Welcome to TV High, the school on the air program of Tagum City National High School. We are glad to be with you in this new normal journey of schooling through radio broadcast. I am your teacher host, Teacher Yvette Antoinette D. Villarosa. How are you feeling right now? I hope that you are all excited as you learn new and fun-filled lesson, particularly in Grade 7 MAPE, Quarter 3, Lesson 1. In this episode, you will learn more about folk dance, particularly tinikling. Before we begin, I would like you to prepare your modules, your notebook, and your pen, and be happily seated in the comfort of your homes. For today's episode, the topic will be brought to us by our teacher broadcaster, Teacher Freddy C. Castro from Tagum City National High School.
As said by Charles Davis, to understand the culture, study the dance. To understand the dance, study the people. Hello, dear students. I hope that you are all healthy and well while listening to our program today. Now that you are settled in your home, bring out your pens, notebooks, and learning materials, specifically in MAPE Grade 7, Quarter 3, Lesson 1. Are you now ready to learn something new today? That's great! Towards the end of our episode, you will be able to describe the nature and background of the dance, and execute the skills involved in the dance. Before we start our session, let us have first an activity, Dances of the Island. Identify the pictures of some folk dances in the Philippines that I will describe. Write your answers on a piece of paper, and you are given 5 seconds to answer each item. Let's begin. Number 1. What type of famous folk dance portrays in a Maranao dance where a girl seated on the bamboo poles that are raised by the male dancers and the other female dancers are following behind holding umbrella? Again, what type of famous folk dance portrays a Maranao dance where a girl seated on the bamboo poles that are raised by the male dancers and the other female dancers are following behind holding umbrellas? Time's up. The correct answer is singkil. Very good. What a good way to start our lesson. Number 2. What type of folk dance where male dancers wear coconut shell hats that are secured onto their hands on the vest? Again, what type of folk dance where male dancers wears coconut shell hats that are secured onto their hands on vest? You're right. The correct answer is maglalatik. And for our last number, what type of famous Philippine folk dance shows a dance originated in Visayas where dancers imitate the movement of a tickling bird? Again, what type of famous Philippine folk dance shows a dance originated in Visayas where dancers imitate the movement of a tickling bird? That's correct. The answer is tinikling. Wow! What a great achievement to start this lesson. Now that we are done with our initial activity, I guess you are all excited to learn a new lesson on this quarter. Let's proceed with our discussion. Now, let us first define what is folk dance. A folk dance refers to dances created and performed collectively by the ordinary people. It is defined as traditional dance of a given group of people where it is divided into regional and national dances. Regional dance refers to a dance particular to one local or area, while national dance refers to a dance performed all over the country. Are you ready to learn and know more about the folk dance tinikling? Let's begin. Tinikling is a traditional dance originated from Spanish colonial era. This famous Philippine folk dance imitates the movement of tickling birds who have long necks and legs who try to escape bamboo traps set by the farmers. The dancers mimic the tickling grace and agility by dancing between the two large bamboo poles hitting with each other. The farmers who work slowly are punished standing between the two bamboo poles. These poles are being clapped in order to beat the farmer's feet and to escape from the punishment. The farmers jump around the poles. The place of its origin is in the islands of Leyte in the Visayas. The researcher is Francisca Reyes Aquino, a folk dancer and academic noted for research on Philippine folk dance. And the formation, dancer stands on the left side of the bamboo poles and the girls in front facing the audience. The materials which are to be used are two bamboo poles. And the costume is barong Tagalog and slack pants for the male dancers, while balintawak or patadyong for female dancers. Moreover, the time signature is 3-4 and the count is 1, 2, 3 to a measure. In this part of our discussion, let me play a sample of audio clip on how to strike the bamboo poles to give the rhythm of the dance. How was it? Have you familiarized the bamboo rhythm? Are you now ready to play or duet? Great! These are the steps on how to strike the bamboo poles. First, strike the bamboo poles together once by sliding them against the board or lifting them an ends or so count 1. Open the bamboos about a foot apart and strike them twice against the boards, count 2, 3. This is repeated as many times as necessary in regular rhythm. Second, strike bamboos once above, count 1. Open bamboos a foot apart and strike them 3 times. Against the boards, count 2 and 3. With right, left, right hands of the bamboo player number 1 and with left, right, left hands of number 2. Now that you have learned the bamboo rhythm, it's time for you to learn the basic step of the dance tinikling. Are you ready? Excellent! These are the basic steps in dance tinikling. First, tinikling step right. Hop on left foot outside at the left side bamboos, count 1. Hop on right foot between the bamboo poles, count 2. Hop on the left foot on the same spot and raise right foot, bend right arm upward about head level and kumintang the hand counterclockwise, count 3. Second, tinikling step left. Here we go. Hop on right foot outside. At the right side, the bamboo poles, count 1. Hop on left foot between the poles, count 2. Hop on right foot on the same spot, reverse hand position, count 3. Now, I hope you are ready to perform the folk dance, tinikling, as your performance task for the third quarter. Now that we are done with our discussion about learning folk dance tinikling, let us see if you can remember what you have learned throughout the session. Are you all ready? So please prepare your paper. Do not forget to write your name and section. Also, write the episode number in your paper, Quarter 3, Episode 3. I hope you got all the instructions correctly, as this will serve as your quiz for today. This is a multiple choice exam. Make sure that you answer it honestly. Okay? So, I will be reading the question and the choices twice. Are you all set? Let's begin. Question number 1. What type of dancing that refers to the integration of influences from different immigrants of conquerors at the same time maintaining distinctly heritage of Filipino? A. Hip-hop. B. Folk dance. C. Ethnic dance. D. Dance sport. Question number 1. What type of dancing that refers to the integration of influences from different immigrants and conquerors at the same time maintaining distinctly heritage of Filipino? A. Hip-hop, B. Folk dance, C. Ethnic dance, D. Dance sport. The correct answer is letter B, folk dance. Very good. Question number 2. What dance that is being considered as the national dance of the Philippines? A. Tinikling, B. Cariñosa, C. Singkil, D. Maglalati. Question number 2. What dance that is being considered as the national dance of the Philippines? A. Tinikling, B. Cariñosa, C. Singkil, D. Maglalati. You're right. The correct answer is letter A, Tinikling. Question number 3. Where does the Tinikling dance originated? A. Davao, Mindanao, B. Leyte, Visayas, C. Manila, Luzon, D. Southern Leyte, Visayas. Again, where does the Tinikling dance originated? A. Davao, Mindanao, B. Leyte, Visayas, C. Manila, Luzon, D. Southern Leyte, Visayas. The correct answer is letter B, Leyte, Visayas. Great job! Question number 4. Tinikling dance is the imitation of the movement of a certain bird. What bird does it refer? A. Lovebirds, B. Tikling, C. Eagle, D. Parrot. Again. Question number 4. Tinikling dance is the imitation of the movement of a certain bird. What bird does it refer? A. Lovebirds, B. Tikling, C. Eagle, D. Parrot. The correct answer is letter B, Tikling. You are doing really good. And for the last number, question number 5. Who among the conquerors who became the reason why Filipino farmers created the dance Tinikling? A. Japanese, B. Americans, C. Spaniards, D. Chinese. Again, who among the conquerors who became the reason why the Filipino farmers created the dance Tinikling? A. Japanese, B. Americans, C. Spaniards, D. Chinese. Perfect! The correct answer is letter C, Spaniards. Alright, and that wraps up our very short quiz for today. How well did you perform the activity? Did you get them all correctly? That sounds good. I have high hopes that whatever your score is, keep in mind that it should not define you as a person. Keep learning and keep growing the knowledge inside of you. If ever you have difficulty with our topic for today, due to some reason or personal reason, you may replay these episodes on our official YouTube page, that is TCNHS TV High. This is your teacher broadcaster, Teacher Freddy. Until next time, goodbye.
Wow! A very great topic indeed. Thank you, Teacher Freddy. Thank you for tuning in, our students and listeners. I hope that you learned something today. For you to understand our topic further, you may do the exercises provided in your modules. You may also have an advanced study on your topics to prepare yourself for the next lesson. Please make sure to be with us next session here at TV High, the School on the Air program of Tagum City National High School. This is your radio host, Teacher Yvette. Makisabay, matuto at maglakbay dito sa TV High. Keep safe everyone. Have a great day ahead.
matuto't maglakbay sa TV High.